everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is James Jackson. Basically, I am out and about. I'm out visiting Phoenixville in this heat. It's crazy. It is crazy heat outside. And before I start for today's news and things, I want to just make sure that if you guys are outside, please stay hydrated. And if you start feeling signs of heat exhaustion, please get inside. These heat waves have been no joke for the past 6 weeks. So stay safe and stay hydrated. Let's go ahead. I'm out here I want to just go out and about and walk. But today I kind of want to talk about the Canon R1 and Canon R5 Mark II, as they will officially be announced tomorrow, early tomorrow morning. In fact, I got my buddy Simon Yanks invited me onto his channel for the official announcement stream. So if you guys want to check that out, I don't think he's given me the link yet to the stream, but go to his channel. It will be really, really early. I don't know how many of you guys are going to be on because this is supposed to officially kick off at like 5 in the morning. So we would love it if you guys are up with us. If not, we're just going to have a nice little long conversation and we're just going to chat. I feel this is a really weird time to officially announce this, especially for those of us who've been monitoring and doing reports, mainly for us, like more like Simon and Canon rumors and stuff. It's a really, really weird timing to do that. I want to just give my initial thoughts before the announcement, and then after tomorrow, after the announcement's officially made, I'll make another video going over everything that is officially announced. Right now, there are some intriguing things that could possibly be coming about. The first thing is that regarding the R1, it potentially has gotten a lot more interesting than I initially anticipated. It is now somewhat rumored that the R1 may be getting a DGO sensor, while the R5 II is not going to get a DGO sensor. Now, I know the R1 is Canon's flagship, the long-awaited flagship camera, but the R5 II is expected to be that video-centric hybrid camera. And that line has always been sort of like that sort of line up. There's like mosquitoes and stuff all over this place. So I just found it interesting that the sensor that would really, really make it interesting would show up in their non-video centric camera. It is going to be interesting to see how this will affect Canon in terms of stills dynamic range. And I'm really interested to see, because we haven't seen a DGO sensor in a stills body. If the rumors are to be true that the R1 is going to have a DGO sensor, I'm really curious to see how that sensor is now going to affect the still sides. I can't wait to hear photography. I'm personally not a photographer person, but I am curious to see how that DGO sensor is going. Again, most of the stuff has shown that it's going to probably be like a 6K camera. It's not going to be 8K. There's not going to be any 8K on the R1. So, and we still know very little about the video features. The next one, of course, we got the one everybody's been waiting for, is the R5 Mark II. This camera's been talked about and rumored about and speculated about for some time. And I should also still mention before that this is all still speculation. Nothing official has come from Canon, and you should take every sort of rumor stuff, rather if they come out true or not, take them with a big grain of salt, so you just protect yourself from being disappointed. I've just personally have felt that there isn't, I've still been having the question, just based on all the reporting, is that what is the point either of the R5C or what is the point of this camera? Just given the fact that there's rumor that the top spec is going to be AK60, which is still fantastic. It's still amazing. But there's also rumors that it may not. It may still only top out at AK30. There's been some, I think Andre Pizzini, he's reporting that there's not going to be any AK60. It's just going to be AK30 frames a second. Relatively similar in terms of just video specs. It's going to potentially be very similar to the original R5. We'll see. I don't know, but honestly, really, there has been any specs that has literally blown me away. Again, Canon could just, these leaks may be just the stuff that people want to just intrigue and get interest, but Canon's holding all the juicy stuff for the announcement, which is very possible and very true. But the biggest thing is the fact that they're going to come out with a cooling grip that's going to essentially don't have to ease any concerns with overheating. So another accessory that you're going to potentially buy for the R5 Mark II. And then there's better autofocus and things like that. That's going to work better with Canon glass. Again, that's great. But me personally, I don't own any RF glass anymore, simply because I'm more interested in cine glasses. I really only have photo glasses if I just need one lens to just carry around tote and just shoot great and shoot with really quickly. But outside of that, I'm pretty much all in on cinema glass. So autofocus doesn't really do anything for me at this point in time. But this is me personally. Everybody obviously is different. So if autofocus is key, you know, I think the R5 and the R1 are going to be huge hits. And I think they're going to be huge hits for the R5, probably for the pure hybrid shooters that are heavily focused in both stills and video. It's going to be great. But me personally, I don't take any still photos at all. I am a pure video shooter. I'm a pure filmmaker, and I only do filmmaking. So all these features that are necessarily designed for stills doesn't necessarily appeal to someone like me. The RAW codecs are all about the same as the R5 as there is as of to date with the original R5 or even the R5C with Cinema Raw Lite with the different codecs that are still very, very difficult to deal with in post. They're definitely better, but they're still, compared to other RAW codecs like Blackmagic RAW and Red Code RAW, they're definitely one of the more challenging RAWs to deal with in post. So overall, I'm just saying, just purely as someone who is purely a filmmaker, purely a video shooter, I'm intrigued to hear what Canon has to say. But as of right now, I don't see myself picking up either one of these cameras yet still. I'm still very intrigued to hear what they have to say, but until things are official, I'm just like, basically like everybody else, very eager. I'm very eager to see what they have in store for us. Because Canon, I think Canon came out and made a really big swing with the C400, even though I personally don't think it's for me. I think a lot of people are going to go ham with the C400. It would be nice to see a good small companion camera alongside of it. Maybe it's the R5 II, maybe it's the R1 with the potential of a DGO sensor. But these are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know. Leave your comments down below. And as always, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And until next time, take care, everyone.